What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And if you guys are, I would really appreciate you pressing the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam, you will get all of your swag points taken away. Yeah, that's right. If you don't press the like button in the next 5 seconds, then all of the swag that you currently have will be taken away and redistributed to kids without any. And you don't want those band kids getting your swag, so I'd press the like button. Anyways, guys, today's story is gonna be a little bit nerdier, but it's about the time that I made this kid smash his Xbox by beating him in Call of Duty matches, so I figured it would be a little bit entertaining. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
I got shy standing next to you, girl. Why you gotta be so rude? Oh, these other people don't know you, girl, but I know who's the real.
Anyways, guys, growing up, I was a little bit of a gaming nerd. My parents wouldn't be home a lot, and while sometimes I would go out and get up to mischief, living in Las Vegas, it's really hot, like 120 degrees during the summer. So when my parents would be gone at work and I had nothing to do during the summer and it was too hot to go outside and skate or get into trouble, I would play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Call of Duty. It's where I learned to talk trash so eloquently, you know, the Xbox Live party chat system. Honestly, I feel like people today would not last 20 seconds in it. I have heard such horrible insults. Not inserts. Wow, that would be bizarre. Such horrible insults come over like a Call of Duty game chat you guys don't even know, alright? Like, you guys think you and the boys are savage for calling a girl a blowfish on Instagram. That's nothing compared to some of the horrible things that people used to say to each other in Call of Duty lobbies. And one of the cultural things about Call of Duty is trash talking. Like, nobody really gets that angry at it usually. Trash talking is just something you do. And regardless, one day, it was a summer day, probably at 5 p.m., and I had been playing Call of Duty with the boys all day, and something that we were doing is going into search and destroy lobbies. And search and destroy lobbies, you had to be in game chat back then. I'm not sure why, so you had to talk to random people you don't know. And there were 5 of us that were friends, so we only had one random person on our team. So obviously, we were ganging up on them and messing with them and whatnot, because it's pretty fun. Anyways, this kid that's our teammate sounds about the same age as us, and we get into the game and he immediately starts providing callouts for Call of Duty that are way too serious. He's like, alright, 2 of you take the left-hand side, get the flank going, one of us will drop back, play solid defensive positioning, just going way too hard, dude. So I started playing along with it and doing callouts and stuff, and I got shot and I started screaming man down, just messing with him, dude. He was taking it seriously, so I got into it, but purposely just to mess with them. And so, he's like, it's not funny, I'm taking the game seriously, that's why we're winning, is because of my tactics and whatnot. So I basically am like, dog, we're not winning because of your tactics, we're winning because us 5 are really good and you're really loud, and most of us have you muted and are just playing the game. So it has nothing to do with your tactics. And he's like, well, I'm better than you at Call of Duty. And I'm just trash talking at this point. I'm in a good mood, not to mention Poindexter here is just really easy to offend, dude. I'm sorry, but if you get offended that I'm making fun of you, using military positioning callouts in Call of Duty, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're baby lotion soft, baby lotion soft. So, I do what anyone does back in the day when somebody says that they're bad at Call of Duty, and I say, okay, bet, 1v1 me after this game. And obviously, now, 1v1ing is kind of a meme, oh, 1v1 me, but back in the day, in the Call of Duty days, and even now, dude, if somebody called you out for a 1v1, that was basically them insulting your honor. That was the equivalent of me saying that his mom got passed around more than a joint at a Snoop Dogg concert. That was serious. So he's like, fine, after this game. So whatever, we end up winning that game. I don't know, I don't think I did that much better than him. I don't think he did better than me. We did pretty similarly, but whatever. The entire game, this kid is just talking trash. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I wasn't talking trash back, because obviously I was. I mean, come on. My job is literally talking trash, okay? But we're talking trash and we get into this and he is like, you can host it, whatever, I don't care. So I host it and I can set up the game rules. So I decide that I'm gonna mess with him, dude. So I go into the settings, and there was this setting at the time on Call of Duty called headshots only. And the only way that anyone is able to kill you or hurt you or anything in the game is if they hit a headshot. And when you're playing on Xbox 360, don't get me wrong, headshots would happen, but most people are hitting body shots, especially like back then, dude. People just were not as good at video games. People didn't take them as seriously. Like back when Modern Warfare 2 was the most popular game on Xbox 360, people weren't spending 30 hours in a practice mode cranking 90s. Like you just played the game, you know? So I turn it on and I don't tell anyone. And I also put the health on double. So you have to shoot somebody in the head twice in order to kill them. And I don't tell them anything, right? I don't say a word. And I make a class with a special gun that's like specially made for doing a lot of damage with headshots. So I'm ready for it. I know that I just gotta blop him in the head, and he's using this gun that like shoots really fast and is not very accurate. So I just am like, oh my god, this kid is obviously gonna know headshots are on, and like, you know, he's gonna get frustrated and yell at me to change the settings, and it'll be funny because, you know, we're just gonna mess with him. Like, it'll be a good time. So we get going, and I like get him the first couple times, and he's just missing, and he's like, oh my god, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna come back. I'm like, all right. So I'm talking trash the entire time. Every time I'm bopping him, I'm like, dude, you're garbage. I can't believe they let you install this game. Like, yo, bro, you need to go back to the playground and warm up a little bit with the little kids before you come play with the big boys. Like, I am talking trash, okay? And just to clarify, this kid started the trash talking. I definitely win, but I'm talking mad trash every time I kill him. And finally it happens. He comes around the corner and like shoots me 30 times probably in the back. And nothing happens because I have the game mode set up where only headshots do anything. And he starts screaming at the top of his lungs, cheater! Cheater! Oh my god, he's cheating! He's cheating! And so I start laughing my ass off because obviously this is a hysterical situation. So all my friends are like, really, you know, I don't know how we just communicated this, but they get on board and they're like, nah, dog, you're not cheating. It must be the lag. Like on my screen, you didn't shoot him. We start convincing him that what he's seeing, he's not seeing, dude. Like we are convincing this kid that when he thinks he's hitting me, he's just lagging. So whatever, he's like, freaking out. So I beat him pretty handily. I think it was like 30-2. He got one where he got really lucky. So obviously I'm like, wow, you suck. I can't believe you know, challenged me to a 1v1. Like, dude, how are you gonna talk crap in the game and then get smacked that hard? You're garbage. I'm just talking all this crap. And he's like, let me host. And I'm like, no, I don't want to host you. You're just garbage. You're just trash. And I send a message to all my friends on Xbox saying, if you get this kid in your game and he's on your team, like he sucks, you know, like just messing around, bro. We were horrible on Xbox. We were terrible kids. And this kid just starts raging, dude, like screaming into his microphone, and we're laughing. And at this point, we're like, all right, let's just kick him. Like, it's not funny anymore. So we kick him from the party, and somehow, I don't know if somebody invited him back or what, he joins back and he's like, if you don't rematch me, then I'm gonna smash my Xbox. Which, I mean, is just not a very good threat, dude. Like, obviously, we're just messing with you. We're laughing. We're like, come on, dude. We're talking trash on Xbox. You were talking trash. Everyone's talking trash. Not to mention, I'm not your friend. Why would I care if you smashed your Xbox? Like, I don't know you. I hate when people do this, dude. People would do this back in the day, like when I worked in customer service. Well, you know, it's my daughter's birthday. That's cool, dude. I don't know your daughter. I really don't care. Like, it means nothing to me. So he basically says, I'm gonna smash my Xbox unless you, like, play with me again. And I just didn't want to play with him. So I'm like, no, I'm not rematching you, dude. Also because, high key, the kid wasn't bad, so like the headshot only thing was just really funny. I don't know if I could have beaten him normally, but just convincing him that he sucked and that I was cheating was way more fun. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna rematch you. And he's like, I'm serious, I will break my Xbox, which, once again, dude, just not a very threatening threat to people who don't care if your Xbox works. Like, I don't care if you ever play Call of Duty again, kid. I don't know you. So whatever, I don't even respond to him. I'm just laughing at this point, like hysterically. You know the laughing when like tears are rolling down your face and you can't talk even if you want to? So I'm trying to be like, no, don't break your Xbox. But like, I'm laughing so hard because I really have made this kid so mad that he's gonna break his Xbox because I won't play Call of Duty with him. Like, I win, dude. This kid was talking trash, but I clearly have taken the dub. And before I can get anything out, sure enough, like the Xbox turns off and that's it. And we don't see the kid online again for a while, like a very, very, very long time. And then out of nowhere, like 2 months later, I get on Xbox after school one day and I check my messages, and there's a message from this kid, and I read it, or I open it. It's like a voice message, and it's basically is like, message to all friends and recent players, I broke my Xbox and had to get a job to buy a new one, so I got a new one now if anyone wants to play again, like da 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 da. And I was flabbergasted. The kid actually broke his Xbox to try to rematch somebody that he didn't know before like an hour ago, which was super weird. Also, if you break your Xbox, how am I supposed to 1v1 you? Like, if you don't have an Xbox, you know? I'm just confused on how that was supposed to work out for his benefit. Moral of the story is, trolling people on Xbox is hilarious. I know I'm probably gonna catch some crap for this, for like being mean, but whatever, it was funny, so I regret nothing. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought, and as always, if you are gonna, subscribe and turn on notifications, you might as well turn on those notifications instead of screenshots of my Instagram at Scrubby, because I shout somebody out every day. Today's notification shout out goes to Carbo2020. So big thank you for having on those notifications. Check out the OG Sub Club merch. It's going away in June, so cop it while you can. And yeah, on that note, guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. If you could follow me on Twitter at Scrubby_69, I would really appreciate it too. I'm trying to get the Scrubby ad for that, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. And yeah, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.